Hello guys and welcome back to LA Noire. So we're now on the third case on the homicide desk, I believe, called the Silk Stocking Murder. Now I vaguely remember this one. I think this involves a woman being strangled to death with her own stockings. And it is one of the werewolf murders as well. Because I don't think there is a murder in this game on the homicide desk that doesn't involve the werewolf in some way, as he's called, or the Black Dahlia killer.
Phelps.
We're in a cafe, it looks like,
I
or a
was
diner.
just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, it's my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Alright. Alright. Fuck's sake. Let's just go. Got nothing there really to talk about. Right, murder victim.
You have the
Go.
address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know,
Yeah.
that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive, at 211 in progress.
No, he's not joking. It is quite close to the station, isn't it? Right, well, down here. Crime scene, 1 p.m.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Ray and Carruthers are here already.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker?
What's up?
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
What's that in her hand? Kiss the Blood, BD.
Kiss the blood, BD.
Okay, what's this in her hand? Public Library, something Antonia.
Why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Okay. Fucking hell.
The lacerations on the neck
That's
would
gruesome as
indicate a
fuck.
great deal of force.
Poor woman. Okay, what's anything in this hand? You had a wing that's a ring that's been forcibly removed as well. You
Another
have.
wedding ring torn from the finger.
Fucking hell, you can see
Skin
the
out of
bone.
fingernails.
Jesus.
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangle.
I'll happily take that off you then.
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had
Well, the last one didn't have a
Look,
message,
Phelps,
yeah.
This is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road. Bruising from a small man's shoe. Further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been
Okay.
fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
Thanks, Ray. Got a blood trail. Well,
May as well follow the trail.
exactly. May as well. Got a hat. Antonia.
Antonia. Huh. Same as the library card.
Antonia's hat. That's evidence for some reason. Okay, let's just keep going. Do. We've got a shoe. We have a shoe. Let's have a look.
Proximity
Miss
to the
Vivian.
scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
Wonder if that's one of her shoes. Okay. Keep going this
We
way.
kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Something hanging off that pipe there. It's like a key? 5.
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook.
He thinks he's smarter than us,
You
Cole.
think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
That's got to be
253.
code or a cipher.
The dice patterns. Which is weird. Very strange. Right, let's head up here then, Cole. This appears to be where it's going now. Just ignore the bird shit. Okay, hello. Miss A. Maldonado. Miss A. Maldonado. It's empty.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us?
Empty letter.
He really wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new...
Or he might just be getting more confident.
I think it's more likely that he's getting more confident. A makeup box of some description.
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Very much so. Shame. Oh, what was that? Or is it just a look at the pipe to show us that it's going up? Right.
The trail points up.
Right. Up we go. Hello. It's a ring.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
There was a purse.
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
A blood paint trail. How nice. Purse here. What we got? The other half of the library card, it looks like.
Son
Maldonado.
of a bitch wants her identified.
Antonia Maldonado.
This is Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Right. Anything else in there? Interesting. Apparently we've not found everything.
Where are you taking us?
Tell you what, I'll use some intuition and I'll... I've got a feeling it's going to be a newspaper. But I like to show you guys where all of the newspapers are anyway, because you get a trophy, an achievement or a trophy, depending on what console you're playing on. Oh. Missed this. Oh, it's a silk stocking.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
There we go. That's everything. Forgot about silk stockings. The most important thing to this fucking case. Right. Come on, Rusty. Back to the car. Now we need to see if she was married, because that's going to be Rusty frame pings first. You go, yep, husband did it. Rusty. There we go. Go.
It's Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
Yes.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him.
There it is.
Close the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting those.
I'm sure.
How many people have you wrongfully imprisoned, Rusty? That's what I want to know. Right, we're here. Looks more like a hostel than an actual house. Looks more like multiple people live here. Yes, it is.
Wait just a moment.
Okay. I'm waiting. Oh, there we go.
Sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you
Thank
come
you.
in, detectives. It's this way.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone.
It's usually how death works, yes.
Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Right, up we go. Up the stairs. Room on the left, I believe she said. It's been trashed.
Look at that. Someone's turned the place over.
Hello. A bracelet.
Charm bracelet
We
wasn't
didn't
among
find
the crime
that.
scene evidence.
Happier times, it looks like. Bless her. Got a letter here. Miss Maldonado. The butchers. Miss Antonio Isabel Maldonado. I'll find you Antonio further to my previous correspondence. Is writing to inform me that your petition to the Superior Court
Okay,
of the
we
State
have
of
an address.
California has been accepted. She's filing for divorce. Interesting. Interesting. Someone broke in.
A smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
I do. I do know how you feel about windows. Right, let's go speak to the landlady. I'm assuming she's gonna be a nosy bitch anyway. She strikes me as the type, so she's not gonna miss anything. So if she holds
some
out on
questions,
me, I
ma'am,
know
if
to
you're up
press
to it.
her.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
Thank you. Possible
Do you have any
suspect. She's
idea
gonna frame the
who might
husband.
have
She's gonna
wanted to
pin
hurt
him.
Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him
Angel?
divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Are you being flippant, young man? Sorry. Well,
What
good
can you
cop
tell us
that,
about
for now.
Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
She's Latin American, of course she's religious. Movements of
What time did
victim.
Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea.
You're a nosy
She was a
bitch, you
good
do.
girl, but she didn't confide in me.
She might not have confided in you, but you definitely paid more attention than you should have done.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar.
Okay.
She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar.
Of course it does.
Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
Evidence of
You've had a
break-in.
break-in?
No, that can't be true.
You fucking heard that. Come on.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
You must have heard a fucking window be broken by an iron packet.
So Antonia
Or
lost her
picket,
keys
sorry.
and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Oh yeah, because that's truly what matters in all this. Breakdown of marriage.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia
Okay.
still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
What about the charm
What about her
bracelet?
bracelet.
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am.
I didn't
You've been
find a
very
wooden
helpful.
jewelry box.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we can check out the El Dorado.
What do you think's best? What do you think's best, Rusty? Let's go to his residence. Might as well. Come on.
A nosy
Get in.
old hag? Ah! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wives line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
How
was
about we drop in
being
on the
annoying.
husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3, fellas. No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure, a woman taking control over his life.
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
Fair enough. Right, here we are. I didn't want to go here straight away because I wanted to wait for the for them to finish the conversation. And I've just seen a really nice car in the parking, in a car park. I don't think I've ever seen one of these before. What is this? Get in. See what it says it is. Oh, I must have already been in one of these. Pretty sure this is what Jack Kelso drives. Must be. Is that a Buick? Is that a Buick? Lincoln? Yeah. I was trying to get in the cars to see if any were ones I'd not driven before, because it tells you what the make and model of the car is. You've got, I think you get a an achievement as well if you're getting all of them in the game. I think it's called Motor Enthusiast or something like that. But anyway, which apartment is he in? 304.
It was in apartment 304.
304. Right, I'm assuming this is where the 2s are, so 3's got to be up here, yeah?
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Alright.
Hey, what the fuck? LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
There's another guy there. Rusty. There it is. Knew that were coming. Time for a scrap. Come on then. Come on then, you prick. Fuck, he hit me. My flawless boxing skills. There we go. Awesome.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last
Unless there's
night,
another
Angel?
wife we don't know about.
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife? We should get the whole place a going over, then talk to the neighbors. And Phelps,
Alright.
I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Just packed fruit market. Or just picked fruit market, sorry.
I wonder if
Wine?
Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Is that wine? Question mark. Oh, a bloodied shirt.
This
Now
will take
that's
some
interesting.
explaining.
That's very interesting.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
Hello?
What do you want?
LAPD, we're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
Okay. Hello?
Oh, good. Nobody here.
Hello?
Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kid.
LAPD, were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Let's check the apartment just below Antonio's. Or Angel's, sorry. No. It's not a thing. Surely if anyone would hear anything, it'd be the one directly below them. Whatever. 302. Please be an old woman. Old woman! Smashed it!
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did.
There
Mrs.
we go.
Maldonado lit out of here and her husband
W,
ran out.
nosy woman.
You saw this?
Smashed
Miss?
it.
Miranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr.
course you
Maldonado
did.
come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
Kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well-executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
Yeah, fuck you, Rusty. I'm taking the quick car here, fuck you. Why not? No, god damn it. Alright, whatever. Right, we're taking Rusty's car. Never mind. Hello. Hello. Hello.
KGPL, 11 King, over.
11K, Captain Donnelly and Detective Sergeant Finis Brown urgently request your presence at Central. A new letter has been found.
11K,
Okay.
en route.
Urgently request my
Another letter?
me at
I thought
Central.
the letter was from a
That's
nut.
where I'm going then.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now we sent another.
I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body? Fucking case just gnaws away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
Central Police Station. 20 to 2.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Right. I think it's this way, isn't it? Yep, there it is.
Recognize that guy from the papers?
Technical services. Ray is usually in this middle room here.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all this fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and type from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
Okay. Have changed my mind. You would not give a square deal. Fuck you, BD Tex. Okay. Heap upon thy soul by virtue of thy curse. Ill deeds, then by thou damned, beholding good, both infinite as is the universe, and thou and thy self-torturing solitude. An awful image of calm power, though now thou sittest, let the hour come when thou must appear to be that which thou art internally. And after many a false and fruitless crime, scorn track thy lagging. Okay? Fall through boundless space and time.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
No, it's not.
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, it's
I like
Shelley.
It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
Of course you did.
See, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Okay. Alright. Right, let's go see Angel. Let's go see Angel.
He's a cop.
Is he in a room? He's in interview room 1 or 2, sorry.
Improved your
Hello.
attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
So your
Lost
wife
contact
paid
with
you a visit
victim.
last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
Yeah, and then you went out afterwards, though,
You're
didn't
lying,
you?
Angel.
You went out after
You
her.
went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
Well, your neighbour also told me that you went out and she didn't see you
We
come
have a
back.
witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right? But she went out, and I went out after her, and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford coupe.
Interesting.
When we found your
Jewelry
wife,
taken.
her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
I think you killed
What about
her,
the divorce
stripped the body
papers?
of jewelry, and then went back to her apartment for the bracelet.
You should get a better hat. The sun is getting to your head.
The divorce papers. I can use for that, I think. Where are they? Can't see them. Oh, attorney's letter.
I've told you the truth.
What? What? Give me back. Let's rerun that shit. We need to rerun that shit. I don't like getting things wrong. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to get everything right. Rerunning that shit. No, fuck, I've got to see Pinker again.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Alright, alright.
Wow, that looks like a beauty.
Alright, alright. Let's try this again.
Boys, come on in.
Oh.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case. Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Right, there we go. Interview Angel Maldonado. Right, we can do that. Head back up and make sure we do this correctly this time. I can't get everything right though first try, can I? Let's be honest.
Say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
So your
Okay.
wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
Would he? Bet he would. I bet he fucking would.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right? But she went out, and I went out after her, and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford coupe.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
What a good cop this actually.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Divorce proceedings.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
What about the divorce papers?
She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you, I wouldn't accept a divorce.
You don't have to accept it.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
Interesting. Bloodstained
Your wife
shirt
has
found.
been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Awful lot of blood to be cut shaving, mate. Awfully lot. An awful lot.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something, or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question.
Thank you.
Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us. Parker.
Awesome. Right, let's get back in this car. Let's head to the El Dorado bar.
You don't think it's strange that all these murders are happening to girls who've been out drinking?
No. A broad drinks, she gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off. This leads to that, and she ends up in an alleyway. It's a sad story, but this town's seen it play out 1,000 times, Cole.
Why don't you want to see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly good real-life suspects for every one of these murders. We don't need to go looking for the monster under the bed.
How did you get this far as a detective? El Dorado, where is it? There it is.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. But what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Thank you. Agent Maldonado, by hand.
Goddamn waitress.
Hello. Los Angeles State of California. Divorce papers.
Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was going to show him.
Huh. Missing jewelry.
Remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Hold it out
Where
on me,
did
mate.
she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
Okay.
Did she attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks.
Of course she did.
You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
So, how's your tuna fish salad?
Right, the fruit market across the street. There it is. Just picked. Interesting. Why can I still come here? Why can I still come here? Let's have a look around. There must be some reason why I can still... There must be a reason why I can still come here. Oh. Yep, the phone is out of order. He wasn't lying about that.
Me up to Mulholland.
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
We found a crate a lot like the ones you're wheeling there, except it was filled with booze. You know anything about that?
What? No, we deliver all over the place, officer. Don't tell them where the boxes end up. Excuse me, I have to get on with this.
Fine, thanks.
Let's have a look at the crates you left if they're here.
Just picked fruit market. That's where Antonia went to call for a cab last night.
Okay. That's interesting. Is that a gun?
Where's
That's quite
that
cool.
goddamn waitress?
See if it still says I can come here now. Hopefully it doesn't. It shouldn't. No, it doesn't now. Okay.
What's
Weird.
your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it. Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making eyes at his woman? Please. Now, we'll get to the market and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
Okay. Sure. Just picked fruit market. Nope, he's phasing through Ballard.
The handbag was left just up there, overlooking the market.
Could have come here from the start and saved ourselves a day's legwork.
Yeah, what good would that have done though? Hello.
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
She's dead. Distinctive necklace.
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Hey, Kellogg's cornflakes behind him. But but Antonio's not Antonio. Angel said that you look at his wife a lot.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
Contact
Young
with
lady
victim.
arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
You hold it out
already
on me.
knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She hadn't been back until last night.
Where did she
Movements
go
of
from
victim.
here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Okay.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh. No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Okay. A bloody.
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. They must have seen it during the war.
Not really.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Wait, I've got the combination. It's the dice. The dot patterns. 2, 5, 3. Okay. 2. 5. 3. The religious necklace. This is the religious necklace, yeah? Huh.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
God damn it. Off he goes.
God damn it, get after him, Cole. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Fucking hell. Driving like a maniac.
We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Exactly, what are you using hindsight for?
Strange that he
No
leave a
bad.
trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be
Yeah, it
tough.
is.
A lot of them do.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road.
Shit. He made a speed bump for me, the cheeky fucker.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
How's that? Get out of the fucking truck.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury.
Yep. Sweet.
I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
He's taking a full crate. Fair enough. He just took a full crate. Alright. Clues found, 17 of 17. Questions correct, 13 of 13. Case notes: with a body on his doorstep, the DA may look to send Clem Feeney to the gas chamber. Case closed, valorous, 5 stars. Awesome. War flashback? Are we getting a war flashback? We are.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
We'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads. How can we fail? Skip with the Shadow leading the show. Who the fuck is the Shadow? Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming. You're sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
I wonder if they ever had an idea to make a game about Cole and what he did in the army. I wonder if anyone would play that. I think I would, to be honest. But anyway, that's going to be it from me today. So as always, guys, thank you guys very much for watching. Take care of yourselves, look after yourselves, and I'll see you in a bit.